You may have remembered that I said that maybe FOIL isn't the best method to use, especially when we have longer equations in brackets, and I'm going to show you an example here. So in this bracket we have 6x squared plus 4x plus 3, and in the other brackets we have 2x squared plus 6x plus 1. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the first term of the second one, and I'm going to go through each of the terms, multiplying in the left hand side brackets, just times that term. 6x squared times 4x squared. Well, remembering we multiply the coefficients and we add the indices. Okay, 4x times 2x squared is going to be 8x cubed. And now plus 3 times 6x squared is going to be 6x squared. Now, instead of equal signs, I'm just going to do that. Now, I'm going to leave a gap here. You'll see why in a second. I've done that. Now I'm going to multiply them all by that. So 6x squared times 6x, well, we multiply the coefficients and we add the indices. 2 plus 1, there is a 1 there even though it's not shown, cubed. 4x times 6x is 24x squared. And 3 times 6x is 18x. Next one across, we're going to multiply them all by that 1, and I'm going to miss the first 2 now. 6x squared times 1 is 6x squared. Four x times 1 is 4x. 3 times 1 is 3. And now you can see why I put them on top of each other like that. Our final answer will be 12x squared plus 8 plus 32, 8 plus 36 is 44. X to the power of 3. 6 plus 24 plus 6 is 36 x squared. 18x plus 4x is 22x, and the 3 comes down. That's another way of doing it. It's quite useful for really long ones like this. Another one is to use the grid method, where you would put the grid at the top, everything for this times everything for this. In fact, we'll do it now if I can remember. Six x squared, 4x plus 3, and on this side we have 2x squared, 6x plus 1, okay, 2x squared times 6x squared is going to be 12x to the power of 4. 2x squared times 4x is going to be 8x to the power of 3. 2x squared times 3 is going to be 6x squared. 6x squared times 6x is going to be 36x cubed. 4x times 6x is 24x squared. 6x times 3 is 18x, and then we multiply them all. 6x times 1 is 6x squared. 4x times 1 is 4x. 3 times 1 is 3, and now we would collect up all those terms, starting with the highest power. (36) plus 8 is 44. (6) plus 24 plus 6 is 36. That should be cubed. 4 plus 18 is 22 x, and then we have the 3. Again, you can see why that method is useful when you have long numbers in parentheses to multiply, rather than having sort of all of these lines at the top and then all of these lines down the bottom. It's just another method. You can use it, you don't need to use it, it's fine.